Sally's shocking pregnancy revelation on The Young and the Restless is not just a personal turning point for her. It's a storyline that weaves together romance, rivalry, ambition, heartbreak, and family legacy, which are the foundations of Genoa City drama. When Sally first discovers she is pregnant, the emotions rush through her like waves crashing against a shore. She is a woman who has prided herself on control, reinvention, and survival, but in this moment she suddenly feels like the ground beneath her has disappeared. The test confirms the truth: she is going to have a child, and that reality sets off a chain of events she cannot contain. The first emotion is shock. Sally had been so focused on her career, on cementing her place in Newman Media and proving herself in a world where she has always been judged as an outsider, that the idea of becoming a mother was not even on her radar. She has always been a woman defined by her ambition and determination, and yet, with one life-changing discovery, all her carefully made plans are thrown into uncertainty. She can almost hear the voices of people like Victor Newman or Nikki Newman, doubting her, questioning her, calling her manipulative, and she knows that once her pregnancy becomes public, whispers will fly everywhere in Genoa City. Then the second emotion sets in: fear. It is not just the fear of motherhood, but the fear of what this pregnancy means for her tangled romantic life. Her connection to Nick was genuine. He gave her stability, maturity, and warmth, but Adam was her great passion, the one who stirred her soul and tempted her into dangerous territory. Sally knows the paternity question is not just a detail, it is the very center of the storm that is about to consume her. If the baby is Nick's, then perhaps she has a chance at building a grounded life, a stable home, and the kind of love she's never truly known. But if the baby is Adam's, then everything changes. Adam is volatile, complicated, and tied to her deepest vulnerabilities, and she knows that being linked to him forever could either ignite the fire between them again or drag her into chaos. This is where the mixed emotions become overwhelming. Sally feels a sudden rush of excitement, even joy, because the idea of bringing a child into the world sparks something inside her. For a woman who has always felt like she was scrambling to prove herself, the thought of having someone who is hers, who sees her as mom, fills her with a sense of belonging she has craved her whole life. But almost immediately, that joy is undercut by dread. She wonders if she's strong enough, if she can balance being a mother with being the fierce professional she has fought to become, or if she will fail, just like so many people in her life have failed her. There is also guilt. She knows whichever man turns out to be the father will have his life altered forever. Nick has been through so much loss already, and the idea of giving him another child could heal him, but it could also weigh him down if things fall apart between them. Adam, on the other hand, has been battling his own demons, and Sally realizes that if the child is his, it could either be the lifeline he needs to stay grounded or the fuel that sends him spiraling into self-destruction again. Sally feels caught in the middle, aware that no matter what happens, someone will be hurt, someone will feel betrayed, and someone will accuse her of playing games, even if this was never part of her plan. And beyond the personal emotions, Sally also senses the storm brewing around the Newman family. She knows Victor, Nikki, and Victoria will not stay silent. Victor in particular is notorious for stepping into his children's lives and dictating the outcomes, and if Sally's baby is tied to either Nick or Adam, she can expect him to interfere in ways that could turn her life into a battlefield. Sally has fought against being dismissed as a schemer before, and now she fears that her pregnancy will be painted as another manipulative move to tie herself to a Newman man. That judgment weighs heavily on her, even before anyone knows the truth. What makes this bombshell so powerful is that Sally is truly torn. She is not a woman scheming with a clear agenda, she is a woman caught in the whirlwind of fate, struggling to embrace the possibility of motherhood while terrified of the consequences it will bring. Every glance she takes at herself in the mirror, every quiet moment when she holds her stomach, she feels the clash between her hope and her fear. She wants to believe she can do this, that she can be both the mother her child deserves and the woman she has fought to become, but the shadows of doubt are impossible to silence. This pregnancy storyline doesn't just change Sally's life, it reshapes the dynamics of Nick, Adam, and the entire Newman family. It introduces questions of loyalty, paternity, rivalry, and redemption that will play out for months, maybe years to come. Sally is at the heart of one of the most explosive plotlines Genoa City has seen in a long time, and the fallout from this revelation will leave no one untouched.